Ah, fuck. Sorry, I just hit my head. Okay, so what I was talking about, you hit your switch, right? I'm on a dump truck, but I'm looking at the PTO. It looks similar enough where I could describe the diagnostic process for this troubleshooting why the power takeoff could be failing. One common reason is maybe a poor connection here. So this solenoid, I got oil coming from the trans. This is straight up trans pressure, but it hits a brick wall on this PTO gearbox assembly. What allows the oil to flow is when I put 12 volts to this electromagnet, it allows oil to flow into this clutch assembly, and it pushes on a piston and squeezes like clutches and rings and allows the splines to spin in the pump, and that's how it works. So like there's things I could do to verify. One is, most commonly, I just want to make sure that I have power and ground going here consistently. Like when you hit the switch, it should be on, power and ground. And then I could take this hose and I could put it directly into my gearbox by taking this fitting and putting it here, and taking this plug and putting it here. And when I do that, I should always have my PTO working, because I bypassed this electromagnet. You could see like the oil would come in through here, and the electromagnet would allow it to flow to these clutches. So yeah, you would take this elbow and install it on this plug, and take the plug and install an elbow. Well, as soon as you fired up the truck, the PTO would start working. And this is a common process I would do if the magnet failed and the guy was like stuck in the air or whatever, you know. Once I did that and that still didn't work, which would be very uncommon, and then I could split this pump. And the way that it splits is, if you look very carefully, there's all these Allen bolts that hold it to the one, they hold the case together of the pump, and then the other ones hold it to the gearbox. So like you just have to pay attention. You see this bolt? That's the one that's going to go to the gearbox. So you can see there's an ear, and then 180 degrees from it will be another ear. And when you engage the PTO, you'll have female splines here and male splines here, and you just kind of want to inspect those and make sure everything's working properly. I hope that explained everything for you. This other thing is kind of fucking irrelevant, although it's kind of a safety item or whatever, but it draws pressure from the when it senses it, and it turns a light on the dash to let you know that the power takeoff is engaged. I guess that's it in a nutshell. Give me a call.